Hiya! I just thought I'd make this little video because I'm going to sow some broad bean seeds this afternoon. So we're at the beginning of April and I chose these ones mainly because they are a dwarf variety, and I've had broad beans before that have grown really high and they've got blown over, but also because they're called the Sutton, and that isn't too far away from where I grew up. So you can start these off indoors between, it says here, February and April, and then plant them out in May time, or you can sow them straight outdoors from February to May. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. So we weeded our vegetable beds at the weekend, so this is looking really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hoe actually, because what we want, I'm going to make a row like this, a fairly straight line, make a little trench, and say thank you to Minnie for doing the filming today. So I'm going to make a trench like that. So we need to sow them about 2 inches deep. So rather than digging 12 separate holes, actually, if we do this, it'll be much easier. You get that? So I'm going to get 2 rows in here. So let's do another row here.
We each have 6 seeds then.
Well, they're supposed to be about 12 inches apart. So we reckon we'll be able to get about 6 in both sides, in both rows. So yeah, I'm going to do that there, lean that against there for a moment. So we've got our beans out. So this is what a broad bean seed looks like. It looks like very much like a dried broad bean. So literally, I'm going to put them in about 12 inches apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can go back in their packet for next year. Seeds often have a best to sort of sow before date, so always check that when you've got your seeds. Sometimes it's worth starting afresh, but as long as you store your seeds indoors in the dark, so there's no chance of them getting damp, they should be absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cover up with the soil that I hoed out of the trench. So over here. So I know that there's 2 rows of broad beans in there. I also know that they will take a little while to get going. You do it the other way around, Minnie. Thank you. So what I'll do is I'll mark those up with the labels and put today's date on, so I know exactly when I sowed them. But I also know that I probably have got quite a number of weeks before they become big bushy plants. So there's actually space in between to row something really quick and easy like radish or rocket or spinach or spring onions. Rocket, Minnie's saying. We like rocket in this house. So I'll actually be able to plant a quick crop in between those rows before they get too big and cut out the light and everything. Yeah, we've got a little friend over here lying in the sun.
Not dead.
So yeah, so there we go, planting broad beans. So I'll mark those up and give them a water, and then I'll let you know their progress. Thanks, bye.